my gosh, I got hair in my face here. Whoa. Anyways, my name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Yes, I do. This is Stitching in the Interlakes live, the first live of November 2025. um, oh my goodness. So it is indeed the 2nd of November. It is a Sunday, of course. It is so windy out there. Oh my gosh, it is so windy out there. We were in church. Hello. We were in church, and oh my gosh, that wind it was like a full on January wind. It was terrible. So I'm glad I'm home. And so today I'm going to show you here how far I got yesterday on Chatelaine. So that's how far I got. And yeah, I have a little bit of carryover there, but I'm hoping it is that once it's framed, you won't see that anymore. So, oh my goodness. As you know, I'm just trying to get set up here. Oh no, come on, go on. There. Okay, now, I'm going to show you here. I put in my 1 length of thread. So that's where I put in 59 stitches. So I'm almost up here at the top where the dove is. And then I go down here for the rest of this wreath. Yeah, so that's how far I got. So, please remember, like, share, subscribe, and comment. You know how much I need those. Okay, let me get this here. Oh, goodness. I have to go back here, and I have to go down. Is it that one? Oh, come on. Should have set this up before. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Go there. Oh, doing good. It's very, 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 very windy here. Very, very windy here. So, I showed here where I had put in my 1. Hi, Jill. Yes, I am. Thank you. See, I put in my 1 thread here. And I'm almost at the top here where the dove is. My goal is to hopefully get this done by the end of November. And if, sorry, people. Oh my gosh, what happened here? Oh my gosh. There. Oh, sorry about that. Things go flying here. They do. Oopsie, oopsie. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Well, so far, no snow. Fingers crossed. So far, no snow. So, oh my gosh, I have too much stuff around here. And it keeps pulling on it. So, oh gosh. Okay, wait a minute. That, I don't want to blind you. Yes, which one? The Peace on Earth? 66, yeah, okay, rub it in. Rub it in with Texas. Yeah, rub it in. Hi, Teresa. Everyone, first time actually catching you live. Always have to watch replay. will be here until hubby gets home. Okay, well, that's good. So I'm glad that you could make it. Yeah, I had a bit of a mishap. No, don't want that yet. That fell out. Big knot. Yeah. So, yeah, it's okay, Jody. It's okay. So, oh, for Pete's sakes, for Pete's sakes, I just remembered something. So, just give me a second here. Oh my gosh, I just remembered something. I gotta find here where my. No, that's not it. Come on. Oh my gosh. I had it here. Oh my god. Where is it? Where is it? Ouch. Just a minute. I'm trying to find where I had it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay. So I got this. Okay, now I've got to get a container. So I'll just use this big bowl. You know, I said that I was going to be all organized and everything else. And of course I'm not. Oh. Oh, gosh. All right. Now, I've got to find a pen. Where the heck is, oh, here's a pen. Okay. Jody, I know that you had wanted to be in on this draw. Were you still interested in being in this draw? I gotta find this here because I think right now there is. Let me see here, right here. That's all for November. Oh, that stitch is so beautiful. Just a minute. No, that's not what I want. There. Okay. Oh, and Gigi, I love those mitts. I knitted those mitts before too. I think they're lovely. Okay. Okay, so Teresa is in on this. Oh, hello, Exie, Lynette. I think he was currently, yeah, right. My son Jeffrey is heading down to Yuma. Yeah. He is, he's enjoying that. Oh, okay, just a second. Just, oh, I should have done it this way. Just a minute here. Okay, so I gotta do this and this and put it like this. Okay, just a minute, I will show you. Okay, so put that like that. And then, oh, for goodness sakes. Oh my gosh. These must be old sticky notes because they're not sticking. Okay. All right, and then, see And remember that once you won, you're out of the running. Jeffrey, oh yeah, he'll get there. He's like his dad. Okay, this here I'm just going to show. Well, I'm showing all of you, but this is the cross stitch that will be drawn today. Okay. So, Jody, if you're interested, you need to go over to the Facebook group, okay? Not onto the YouTube. No, because I don't want it that people know they have to watch, right? Okay. And this is a 40 by 55, which comes down to a 30 by 45 when you take off the borders. That's it. Whether or not you call this a bat, I don't know. It all depends on what you're doing. There's lots and lots of, you know, there's some confetti, but there's not a lot of confetti. Not like I've seen on some. Okay. So that's it. So Jody, are you interested or no? Oh my goodness. I had a orange before and it went down the wrong way and it's burning because I'm not having lunch. So right now there's 3 in here. You got to take my word for it. There's 3 in there. And there's a hair on my screen. Yeah, he will get there. He always does. He's like his dad, drives and drives and drives. I used to be like that too. So I'm not doing this until noon. And then I will also pull, yes, I couldn't find what you showed in other video of pushing features. The features section, okay, so just a minute. This is the group, okay? So when you go there, yeah, this is what you get. Right underneath here, you don't have to scroll, you don't have to do nothing. You just look here and it says featured. You click on that and it takes you there, okay? It's easy peasy. Let me know if you got that. You know, I just got this stitching lamp, and I tell you, my goodness, it's all scratched up. So, this is the chatelaine I'm working on. Remember I got these things of magnets? Waste money. I put a big one on here. I put one on here like that. Doesn't even work. Garbage, 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 garbage. Oh, thank you, Exie. Oh, wait a minute. I'm upside down. Yeah. Oh my gosh, get all these stupid things out of the way. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, yeah. Well, I am going to, yeah, I'll try, and if too late, no worries, then I'll go again. Okay, I can put you in now, but next time remember, okay, it's only in the features section. It's very easy to find. It's just that I don't want people that are passing through and they just kind of, oh, there's Ron here. I might as well just enter. No, I don't want to do that. So, oh gosh, okay, that one. I find this center part very difficult because I cannot mark it off. Yeah, so far it's pretty good. And I'm thinking unless I can find some others, I might put in these big cubes there because they had it that the design was stitched on a 32 count. Well, I'm doing it on a 28 count. So being that it's a little bit bigger, um, it might go. I'll have to see. And if not, I'll have to look around. But these are, I believe, are 8 millimeters or 6 millimeters. They're either 8 or 6. I don't know what. See, this just says Crystal AB. And this one here is Crystal Silver Shadow. Something, I don't know. But I think they're either 6 or an 8 millimeter. So, but I'm still going to look around. I might come across something. And you can go to, what do you call it there? Michael's. I don't know about Hobby Lobby, but you can go and you can buy like these on a string, which was far cheaper than these ones. But that's all I could get in the day, right? Oh, itchy back. So who else is joining me for Chatelaine? I want to see them progress pictures. I know those of you that are just doing the free one, you'll be done way before I am. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so, all right, so that is there. And then I go 1, 2. I was hoping to get all this darker blue, which is 820, finished yesterday. But it just never worked out. I hope you all didn't have any trouble setting your clocks back an hour. Unless, of course, you're in Saskatchewan. I think Arizona. It's either Arizona or Nevada. They don't. I don't own any. Maybe so. There is a free one, Teresa. I am. I will start it tomorrow. The snowflake has been time consuming because of metallic threads. Okay, I did it on my small. Okay, there you go. Teresa Chatelaine has a free one. Yes. Okay, so you didn't turn your clocks back. So it's Arizona. I knew it was one of them. So, yeah. So I don't know where Jeffrey is today. I don't know where he said he would be today. I have to see back in his um, emails. Just a minute. He is staying at 14421 East 53rd Street in Yuma. And he, I thought maybe he was going to go through Utah and that he would. Okay, so Friday he went to Watertown, South Dakota. Yesterday it was Concordia, Kansas. Today it's going to be Liberal, Kansas. Tomorrow it's going to be Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Then Alamogordo, New Mexico. Then Tucson, then Yuma. So if you happen to be anywhere along that way and you want to send me something, go and try and find them. I've never been down that far over there. No. I know that Alamogordo is, I believe, where they took the Roswell alien artifacts when it, yeah. See, I would go there for, because I always wanted to go to Roswell and, those places. But I think Alamogordo is, it used to be called something else, some kind of base. And I don't think, is that where Area 51 is? See, those are the places that I'd like to see. Yeah. But oh well. I won't. And I'm not going to worry about it. Roswell has the only alien themed McDonald's in the world. Yes. Yeah. However, in Ontario, no, sorry, Alberta, there is a place called Vulcan. And of course, you know Star Trek. And then there's a place in Ontario. It's called Moonbeam. I used to drive past it all the time. And they have a UFO out front, or, as you're coming in or whatever. So, yeah. I have seen that one in Ontario. Have you really? And to get to Moonbeam, you had to go through North Bay. So then that means, because that's up Highway 11. So you practically went right by our place when we lived there. I should have taken my leggings off. I am just sweating here. I am just sweating here. I had turned down the heat a little bit, but oh my gosh, it's so insulated in here that it just gets so warm. So I may just kind of sneak around the table here. And I think I'm going to do that now because I am sweating up a storm. You're not going to watch me striptease, okay? So just give me a second and I will take these darn leggings off. Because it's just, oh my gosh. Oh, that feels better. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on. Oh, well, I can do this now because they're down. Oh, I cannot be hot like this. I cannot be hot. They're great for when I walk outside. But as soon as I get in here and the heat is on. That was a song from the 80s, I think. Oh, I'm trying to reach here. Oh, I got one leg. Oh, there. Oh, that's better. I just can't stand it. I just cannot stand it when it's that hot. And I did turn the heat right down. So, yeah. Okay, come on. Just a minute here. Okay, go over here a little bit. So, yeah. I know they're calling for snow, but I'm hoping it's okay. Where are you? Right there. Okay. Is that right? No, that's not right. No, that is not right. Yeah. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. It's just no, 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 no. It almost makes me feel sick. Oh, I gotta set this up again. There. Why is this? Oh, gosh. I'm looking forward to when this can kind of start to flow. There. So I gotta take this out. And it'll help once I can mark things off. Okay, this and this. Take that and that down. Yeah, because if you don't have it right, it's going to look off. So maybe I can even get, well, I'll see, trying to find my tin of beads there, wherever I put them. You know, I swear, my head wasn't attached, I'd be lost. Oh, yesterday when I had gone for a walk, I've never had this happen to me. I don't know exactly what happened, but something happened, and I'm not sure I can even really explain it, but just, it floored me, okay? And what happened was, I had walked around, and I went into the post office because I hadn't gone on Friday. Well, there was nothing there. So I went in, and I had my keys like this, and I looked at the wall of boxes, and instead of the boxes being where I would see them, that they were this big, when I first went in there, they were only like this big. And I reached out, but I had further to go yet before I was there, before I touched the boxes. So it was almost like a depth issue, but I'm not sure exactly. Maybe Gigi knows. She knows everything. Yeah, she knows everything. Gigi, where are you? What do you think that is? I know I have to go and get my eyes checked again, but that's not until January. Oh my gosh. This phone, it does one thing, and that is sometimes it is, even though I have it set for 2 minutes, it will stay on until I have to go and physically turn it off and then reboot it. It is a refurbished phone, so, but it's been good to me, so that's good. So, how many of you had trick-or-treaters the other evening? Of course, there was none here. Oh, and then I've got a story to tell you. I have got something to tell you. It happened yesterday. I was laying in bed. It was like, I don't know, 7 o'clock. I think I had just finished my journal writing. So I had my pajamas on, you know, pajama, yeah. Um, anyway, oh yeah, none here. Um, so all of a sudden I get a rap at the window. And I'm like, and like my curtain was pulled over, and so Jonah was looking out. So I went over there, and there was an RCMP officer there. And I said, yeah. I thought he was going to tell me something had happened with Jeffrey. That's what I was worried about. So anyway, uh, he said he was looking for a mic, something or other. I said, there's no mic here. He said, well, Unit 12. And I said, oh, that's Eric. He said, oh, yeah, he does go by Eric, too. And he said, I've come to speak with him. I said, okay, I'll let you in. Well, first I went to this door. Well, he wasn't there. He was around the front door. So I brought him in. And, I said, well, I saw Eric earlier. He went for a walk. And I said he was heading uptown. And then he said, well, his family has been trying to contact him and they can't get in touch with him. So we're just doing a welfare check. And So anyway, I said, "Oh, really?" I said, and so he knocked on his door and there was no answer. And I said, "You know what? He's also really good friends with Eleanor. And sometimes he has coffee with Eleanor. So he goes down there and sits and watches TV and stuff." So, anyways, we went to Eleanor, and I didn't follow the cop all the way down there. I said, "She's down there, number two." And I said, "She's simple minded," just so that he was aware of that. So, anyways, he knocked on the door and he said, "Hi, Eleanor." He said, um, "I'm Officer so and so," I think he said. Or, yeah, I think I'm looking for Eric. And no, she hadn't seen him. He wasn't there. So, anyway, yeah, it was. So he said, "Okay." He said, "I will." You know. Oh, he wanted to know who the caretaker was. So I told him, and he said, "Well, do you have the phone number?" And I said, "No, I don't have the phone number." So then I said, "Wait a minute." I said, "My friend Juliet probably would have." And so I got in touch with Juliet, and she didn't have Kevin's number, but she had his wife's number. So then um, he said thank you, and he left. And and then about, I don't know, uh, 15 minutes later, I guess maybe, all of a sudden I hear something in the hallway. So I go out there, and the cop is back, and he said that Christine was coming with the key. So, so Christine came, and she had the master key, and she put the key in the lock, and then she said, "You can do that, because we don't want, in case there something happened." So, anyways, he knocked on the door and he said, you know, "I'm Officer whatever. I'm just checking up on you. Eric, are you here?" And so, anyway, nothing. So we were holding our breath, like, is he going to be found on the floor or in the bathtub or, whatever. So, anyway, the officer looked around and he said, "Nope, nope." He said, "Rest assured, he's not here." I still did something wrong here. And so then I said, "I don't know." And then Christine said, "Well, he does like to go and play the slots over at the plaza." So, so anyways, the cop said, "Okay." So then, a little while later, it wasn't very much later, I hear Eric in the hallway. I said, "Eric," I said, "you've got a lot of people here worried about you." He said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I guess, like, he met the cop there, and he okay, that's where I did wrong there." So he said, like, "I got to a certain age, and why, my kids always needed me, and I spoiled them and all that kind of stuff. Once my wife died, then I just kind of, my life is my own." Oh, hi, Cindy. And so then, yeah, I said, "Eric, the next time that you go away and or you go for a walk and it's in, getting dark out or something," I said, "please just let somebody know. Just let somebody know I'm going to be, I'm going to be here, I'm going to be there, I'm going to be everywhere, I'm going to be, whatever the case may be. I'm really batting 1,000 here with my chatelaine. I am just not, even with my leggings off, I'm still hot. I guess Ruthie is there. She's trying to get some of the treats out of one of these boxes. That there's balls in there, and I stuck some treats in there, so just to give them something to do, you know. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Is there a treat in there, Missy? Is there a treat in there? Oh, there she found one. She tries to get her fat face in there, but she's not. It's just her whole nose is in there, and she's trying to get with her tongue there to get it, but yeah. So once I do the the draw here for this design. Oh, Jonah, he's making an appearance, and of course he's making Ruthie nervous. Okay, so go here. Oh, today I watched Kim Hollenbeck. And I mean, she's a wonderful stitcher. But she turned over one of her pieces. And I was just like, I couldn't believe it. Oh, she does such beautiful stitching, but her back has strings all over the place, all around. And I thought, oh, no. For me, that wastes too much thread. It was just, no. All right. Can I get back on track here now? All right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And she said, oh, it weighs so heavy. Well, yeah, it's like a gosh darn carpet back there. I know people say, oh, well, who's going to look at it and all that. I know invariably, whoever it is, that if you show them like this, they will turn it over just to see. Oh, I got that. Alrighty. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so there was that one. Okay, so now I'm on this one. Well, that was no good. It's much harder to work on when you're working on linen to keep track of things. What? What do you want? What do you want? So, so anyway, okay, that's down here. Alrighty, there and there. Oh, maybe I'm back on track. So I don't know what I'm going to pull out of my bag. Okay. There are a few 14 in there. There are mostly 11 count. There is no counted cross stitch. Okay. So, not that I put in there just yet. I might, but I don't know. 1, 2, and 3. Right? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. What? Still not right. What the heck? Okay, so it was here. Okay. So that is from up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I got that right. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that one's right. Okay. So this one. Okay, so that one is. That one is. Yeah. Okay. I dread when the snow comes. I absolutely dread it. I absolutely dread it. And I'm sure that when Jeffrey gets down there, he's going to be showing nice pictures, nice and hot pictures. Beautiful sunshine. He says he likes to go walking up there on that mountain that is there. So. Two. And 3. I'm just making sure here that I've got this. So remember, if you win today, you cannot enter into anything else. And the only way that you can enter is that you must be a subscriber. You must also be a member of the Facebook group. And then we'll probably go to Southwest Arizona in January. Friend for 2 weeks. I love the Sonoran Desert. The closest I've been to the Sonoran Desert is a magnet on my wall. on my fridge, I mean. And I have it. Sonoran Desert. Mm-hmm. So, okay, so that is, okay, yeah. Gosh, your eyes play tricks on you when you're looking at this, you know. Okay, so then I've got this and this. And I'm almost finished with this blue. Oh, and if you didn't see at the beginning, I showed here where I had put in one thread this morning. So I'm almost here where the dove is. I'm so glad that I'm not doing the whole thing. I really am. I prefer it. I just think that the Quakers seem to take away from it. Because you've got so much going on right there. Um, but yeah. Alrighty. Let's see now. Okay, this should be good. I think this is kind of like an optical illusion for me. Yeah. Yep, that's good. Finally. Finally. It just took me an hour. I think it's because one of these stitches up top here is a little bit over, and that kind of threw me. Uh, one, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it yesterday when I had gone there to the post office. I've never experienced that before. Yes, I have depth perception issues when especially when I'm going downstairs and that. But why it was there? Because my box is right there. So I went there, and they were little like here. So I went to touch it, and I kept touching, and I put my hand further back until I touched it. So I don't know what happened. I haven't had it since. So I'm not sure. I am not sure. So yesterday I began watching Christmas movies. I watched them on Tubi, and they were really good. The ones that there was one I started out watching, and it was so vulgar, and F this, F that, and the kids were saying F this, F that, and I thought, no, no, that is not for me. You know, and it's supposed to be for a Christmas movie. It was called Silent Night or something. And it was just Terrible. You know, why do you have to make a movie, especially a Christmas movie, with so much vulgarity? You know, no. I'm looking forward to maybe tomorrow is watching Elf or something. I'm hoping it's nice tomorrow that the wind has died down, and so I can go for a walk. I went for a walk yesterday. It was really nice. It was brisk, but I only go for a half an hour. So, but I am thinking that I'm going to wait and see what comes up on the Black Friday sales. I want to get a new buggy. I want one with bigger wheels. They call them pneumatic wheels. I call them balloon wheels because you put air in them. And they go through, they're all terrain and stuff like that. So I'm thinking I might get one like that, but it's 300 and something. So I'm hoping it'll be on sale. The one that I want, right? I mean, there are some others that are cheaper, but no, I don't care for them. So so here, and I go here, there, right. Okay, that one. This is lining up good. That's good. So let me get these stitch. I don't have much left of this blue, so I'm just going to finish up this blue part. And I would have had it done by now, but I had to do my stripping down. I'm finally feeling a little cooler. I got my skirt right up and everything. I just get so hot sometimes. No, not hot flashes. Just that I was outside and then I came in and I get a little bit more worked up and they had a church there today. They brought out the in memory of those that have passed, and you put their names in there. So I put in my mother, my sister Ingrid, my mother's twin sister, my grandmother, and Lyle. Yeah. So, okay, so that is that. Oh, I forgot one stitch here. Okay. Yeah, how to do it while it's here. Yeah, make it look right. Okay, right like that. And so I have, okay. what I decided with this here, I had one of them that had it as all as beads. But then I have this other one, I guess maybe they, when it was created way back 30 years ago, 35 years ago, um, it was too difficult, maybe. So then she knocked it down and just put threads in there. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, that one. I'm almost finished with this blue. Just doing the last square that I have to do. Oh boy. Do you think, like, when I got to church there and two of the other parishioners came, I could not remember their names. I could not. I was sitting there. I was just like, what is it? What is it? And it was causing me anxiety, right? And so, anyway, when I sat back down, I started what I usually do, and I don't know if anybody else does. I go through the alphabet. Thank goodness their names started with B. So I got them right away. So, so that was good. It's just like I just drew a total blank. A total blank. Okay, so just a minute here. I've got, there's 1 and 2. And one more stitch. There. Come on, get in there. Yep. That's the one thing with these chatelaines. You gotta, I might get to a point where it's gonna be easier, which I'm hoping. But, and chatelaine is the designer focus for the month of November. And I'm so thrilled to be able to start this. So, okay. Let's get this in here. I'll show you. There. Okay. That's what I did. So, alrighty. Are we ready for the DRAW? There's not here. I'm just going to get these. I'm not going to look at them. Oh, the electricity is really. Next time I'll get a smaller bowl. I think I had 100 names in here. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, I can't see. I can't, nothing. Okay, come on. Alrighty. This one. Okay. Oh, this is right side up. There. Charles, you won this. And of course, he's not watching. At least I don't think so. So, Charles, you have won this. Okay? So, just send me your mailing address, and I will get it off in the mail hopefully this week. Now, we are going to do, we are going to do, what's in my bag? See? Dollarama. Okay, so I don't know how many's in here. I don't know. And I'm going to just, okay, I think I'll take this one out. Oh, this one. And I've tried to have it really like Christmas themed. Okay. So I had bought this myself. This wasn't a gift. And this one is a 14 count. Okay. So this is the picture. Okay. So that's what it is. Very beautiful. I like this. I don't know why I bought it. Yes. And, but anyway, it's there. The pattern is much to be desired, of course. Now, if I was doing this, I wouldn't do all this yellow background. Okay? I wouldn't even do it. Mind you, whoever wins, you can do it. If you choose to. Okay? So, here. We'll look at the pattern. It is 30 by 40. Yeah, congratulations to Charles. There are your needles. I'm not sure what these needles. These are, they could be 14. But this is a smaller one. Okay, for those of you that don't want to do a big one. It, like I said, is 30 by 40. So it comes down to 20 by 30. Okay. Like I said, I wouldn't do all the white. No. You can if you choose to. And I would say that includes all this green here. Okay. Because that is that coloring in the background, I guess. But if it was me, no, I would just do the pattern itself. But it is very pretty. Now we'll look at, and I'm not sure which brand this is. I don't know. Look at the threads. And the threads already come on these bobbins. Already numbered. Okay. So it's all there for you. You know, they're bobbinated, so you don't have to even do anything else if you choose not to. Oh, a guy on a motorcycle. At this time of year, you would never see one. So, anyway, this is what is going to be for next week. So, please give me a little bit of time after the video. after this video so that I can post a picture of it, and it will be there on the Facebook group in the feature section. There will be a whole new one so that you can add your names there. Okay? So, like I said, very pretty. So if you are a subscriber to my channel, and if you are a member of my Facebook group, you can enter into the drawing. Gosh. Ugh. Get over there. So, you know what to do. As soon as I post that thing over there, you can just add your thing. So, yeah. So number 1 is down. 2 is waiting in the wings. How did that turn off? Oh. Alrighty. Now, what am I going to use? Oh, this is where I have to, because I don't, oh gosh, turn this off. Yeah, so I mean, they're very, very beautiful. Yes, they are. They are. Let me see here. I didn't even tell you. There are 23 colors. The background is 3864. Is that what that is? I think. Not sure. Unless they didn't even put that in there. Or maybe it's pink. So what is the yellow? 3770. So that's what that color is for the background. So that is, I'm assuming this is it. Yeah, this color. Okay, flesh tone, light flesh tone. But they're, the colors go from 317, 349, 356, 407, 415, I think, 452, 493, 652, 712, I think, 814, 822, I think. You gotta understand, they put the surging right on top of it. 844, 3021, I think. 3072, 3371, 3721, 3770, 3772, 3774, 3790, 3830, 3858, and 3864. Okay? So that's what it is. It's a very, very beautiful kit. And so, like I said, if you want to be entered into this one, you know the drill. And, yeah. I tried to get most of the ones that were like Christmas winter, right? So, okay. Now I gotta go back here. I gotta see here what the photos. No, I didn't have it on here. Okay. Oops. Oh, gosh. So wait a minute. I gotta go over here, go over to this one, and find out what the G is. It's H-E. Oh, joy. That is the, I think it's gold, but I got so much stuff for you. I got so much stuff. Let me see here if I can find it. It's Petite Treasure Braid. I think is what it is. Oh, maybe I've got the, oh gosh. Oh, somebody was asking here about these floss drops. They come in a package like this. There's usually 100. Sometimes they have them in plastic bags. Sometimes they have them in little cardboard boxes. Yeah, see, this is what PB01. And why was that PB01? Oh gosh. Okay, so I'll do that. And I will go back over here. Get this. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, I don't know why P is 2, but I think that's a different one. PH01. Maybe I got it mixed up. So this is what it is. Hi, Luella. So this is what I'm going to be stitching on with. Excuse me. Oh, and that person was asking about these rings. I've got the 3-inch. I'm sure that's what this is. I wouldn't mind getting 4-inch, but the 4-inch I've seen does not, it doesn't close up here. It's just a ring. So you can tell how old this is. I bought this for $3.35. So I'm going to try this. And I'm going to see how this goes. And we shall see. And if it doesn't, then I will try something different. And that's my prerogative because this is my design. Okay. So I'm using a larger needle. I'm trying to keep it out of your way here. Oh my gosh, it's windy. This is when I'm so glad to be living here. I don't have to worry about anything. Oh, my Christmas cactus has got its buds on. So it should be blooming here, I don't know, next week or two. So, okay. Now, I will do And the reason why I have a larger needle for this is so that it doesn't kink and fray and all of that. That. Right there. Okay. On here. Now there are various kinds of gold thread that you can use. You can use the DMC kind. You don't have to stick with, it just happens that I have this. Okay. If I didn't have it, I would be using maybe diamond or something else. And I may still use that. The whole idea is because this frays easily, and you may only end up doing a few stitches and then it's oh my gosh, this is still on. There. So then we only have 3 more of the what's in my bag. I am thinking that on, oh shoot, I was going to do something here too. So just a minute here, let me just finish this thread. And then I'm going to show you my whips, okay? I mean, I'm looking around here and I see this. And I'm thinking, oh, I better show it to you so I can get it put away. So I saw that Jen had posted her plans for 2026. Her video was hard to follow because she didn't show any of the whips that, or the designs that she was going to work on, and it was no. And here. Oh, come on, get up there. And that. So. You know, yesterday I put this top on. And I hadn't worn it in over a year and a half maybe. Because the last time I wore it, it was tight here. It was tight across here. And it was tight on my arms. I've lost enough weight that it feels looser. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know how much weight I've lost. I kept saying that I wanted to go to, when I was there at Juliet's, that I was going to weigh myself and see. But the real test will be when I go to the doctor's office and I weigh myself there. So, so yeah. So I'm just going to finish up these few stitches here. So I like this treasure braid here because it just it stitches so nicely. But you have to take it slow. That's one thing with this. You cannot rush this. You cannot rush this because it's, you know, especially when you're working with these threads here. A little bit of sunshine, but the sky is black. Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm going to have to get my eyes checked, and that will be in, I'm hoping in January. And what I want to do is make an appointment with Dr. Foro and, um, or Dr. Forozenda. Um, so I can do it all at once. Uh, oh, okay. Wait a minute. I'm just catching up here. Okay, Teresa. See you later. Okay. Well, hubby is home. I have to make lunch. Nice to see you on a live, Ava, and saying hi to you all. May each of you have a lovely and safe week. Cactus. Good morning, friends. Thanks to the time change, I'm able to join you for a good bit. Oh, that's good. Okay, Susan, could you tell me what direction half stitch should go? Would you follow direction of top cross of full cross stitch? No, what I would do is I would do whatever the bottom stitch was. That's what I would do. But that choice is up to you. If you choose to go the other way, that's fine. I guess it's whatever way that they have it on the pattern. Okay. I'm just looking at it here and see, I would do mine as the bottom, what the bottom stitch is. That's what I would do mine as. So just give me a few minutes here and I will spend the rest of the time going through my kits. Whatever I've got started here. Is it better than Krynic? Well, if you have Krynic braid, this is basically the same. I've always seen the layout for half stitches shown on the pattern to work with than Krynic. It depends on the chronic that you mean. Is it the braid? The braid is wonderful. The braid is wonderful. I'll, I'll show you here in a minute. I'm just going to okay, this here. This requires a lot of concentration. So, but like I said, use a larger needle. Don't use the same kind of needle that you stitch with. Unless, of course, you're working on an 11 count. But even then, an 11 count, you would probably need 2 strands. So I'm almost here. This is going to make it pop really a lot. I'm actually enjoying this. And I'm so happy that I started where I'm just doing the one thread a day. Because that's a good way for me to get Peace on Earth finished. So this one. Okay. And then I have to go 1, 2. Oh, I think I can do 2 here. Yeah. And then I will show you this. Okay, last stitch. Is that right? Yeah, 2. This treasure braid is more like it doesn't kink. It flows. So just a minute here, I will show you. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. And that one. That's what I got. So, and that goes all the way around. Yeah, very fine braid is good, as long as it's the braid. If it's that single blending filament, that's why I like H-wall thread. Okay, let me get to this. Ooh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, come on. Okay, a lot of these I have no idea what they are, but I know I should work on them. Oh yes, this one is Country Living. That's what that one was. Thank you, Luella. Okay, so this is how far I've got. I have not worked on this in quite a while. It's very pretty. I like it. If you see here on the back, this is how far I got. Like that. So It's a nice one, but I'm not into 11 count right now. I'm just not. So there is that one. Oh no, that's one I haven't started yet. And that's one I haven't started yet. Oh, there's threads in here. And what did I find down here? But another. See, the next time I bought these, this was at Stitch Heaven in Edmonton, which no longer exists. And I paid $4.59. So this is like this. This is oh yeah, okay. This is the lighter gold. Okay, so yeah, okay. Now that I know there's threads there. Okay. Alrighty, what is this one? I don't know what this one is. This one is, nope. Oh, yeah. This one here, I believe, well, I'm not sure. This one is the dud. I'm not sure if this one is the dud. I don't think so, but it might be. I know I had one of these. This is Rivendell. It's from Lord of the Rings. I haven't started it yet. Okay. So it's not technically a whip, but yeah. But I don't think, this is not the dud, because I was sent another one in place of the other one. It was just, they had this beautiful big scenery, and it was all compacted and had like 12 different color threads, and like just, I think it was from VIP Cross Stitch. Boy, some things stick in my mind. Oh yeah, I had this one. I'm just going to show you. I had this one, but I haven't started it yet. And I had this one, but I have not started this yet. I have this one. I have not started that yet. And then, of course, there's this one, which I like. I like to try and see if I can get it. Alrighty, so then, let's see here. Oh, this is one here I haven't started. I don't know where anything else. I don't even know what it is. Oh, yes. This one I like. This is a 14 count. And it's this is houses on the lake. And there's boaters out here, and there's all these houses back in here. And it's a fall setting. So there is that. But I have not started that one yet. Does Treasureberry tarnish after a while? It is treated not to tarnish, yes. Every time I've experienced problems with metallics, object that had to be washed, and I used Dawn, which removed the treatment. The other thing is that you have to be careful when you iron it, because you can't iron these at too hot of a setting. Okay. I don't know what these are. I'm just, and like I said, I'm missing a whole bunch. Now, I'm not sure if I started this one, but this was this one, the Pink Bubble House. Oh, yeah, I did. I thought I did. So, right there. That's it. And all I started was up here in this corner, up in here. It's just kind of a pink thread. But I do like it. It's kind of cute. And it's not very big. When I will ever get to these is beyond me. No, no. Oh, this here is this isn't a whip. I haven't started it yet. I have this one, Neuschwanstein. What is castle in German? No, Neuschwanstein. Ugh. Is that not stupid? I had this one, which I have not started yet, but I might in the spring. Yeah. I had this one. I don't believe I started it yet. No, this is a small one. Some of these may go later on as gift-aways. So, yeah. Okay, so there's that one. These ones I haven't started either. These are the ones there. That's the autumn one, I believe. Yeah, feel a crisp fall breeze, jump into the autumn leaves. And then there is this one. This is the winter one. I've got all 4 of them somewhere. So this is kind of on a brownish. I don't know if this is on a brownish fabric. They're off-white caramel color. I don't know. But I have not worked on these. Oh, gosh. And I had this one. And I have not worked on this one. This is a Mirabilia. And I believe these are Soda Stitch, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so that is that one. Oh my gosh. It's funny, I was watching a Christmas movie yesterday, and they had pictures of winter scenes. And one of the ones was a cross-stitch picture. Like, it was painted, but it was I have it as a cross-stitch. Not finished, of course, but yeah. Okay, so let me see here what is in this bag. I don't know. I don't know where anything is. What it is, nothing. I don't even know what these threads are for. Oh my gosh. What a disaster. Everything gets twisted around. Oh gosh. Look at this. Oh, oops. Oh gosh. Come on. Let's see here. Okay, this one and this one goes around like that. And then that one. Okay. at that. I don't even know what this is for, which one, which design. I didn't even put it on there. That's why you should have, when you've got these, is put the name on them. Okay, that. See, here are other of those wooden floss drops. These are just a different shape. So here is treasure hunt. I want to get back to this. I really want to get back to this. I have not stitched on this in a long time, and I would like to get back to it. And yeah, and I think I was missing a whole bunch of threads and stuff. I'm not sure. What was that doing in there? Don't need that. Just extra stuff. I don't even know what's in here. What was this? Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, I have these ones here. They are the, what is it, by Country Cottage Needleworks. This was part of Nutcracker Village. Snow Queen's Ice Cream Parlor. That's what this one was. I obviously didn't start it. I don't know what else is in this mess here. I don't know. Okay, well, that's it there with that one. Now, I know I'm missing a lot, but I have bins, and I'm not going up there to get them. So, let me see here. I have one more here. Oh, gosh. Oh! I have this nice fabric. I don't know why I got the brown, but I got the brown. It's a nice gingerbread fabric. Who was working on something and it was in a nice gingerbread fabric? Somebody was. You're starting to get buried behind all the cross-stitch kits. And yes, I know. And then, see, I had this one here. This is a different one. So, yeah. This one here is a different. This is 14 count, but it looks bigger. And this here is a, nope, this is an 18 count. That's why it looks smaller. The floss drops from Timu. Yes, I did. I have this one that I have not started. I have this one here. This is a Mary Engelbreit. I have not started. This one might be a gift away at some point. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet. Oh, yes. I started this one. And this is Canadian Quaker flag. And I think I'll put that in the rotation for one thread a day. For what month, I don't know. but I would like to get back to that. So, there's that one. Alrighty, what else is in here? Oh yes, I have this one. And I wanted to do this one up for my doctor. She's Iranian. And I think she might like this. I'm hoping she would. Fabric I had bought. These were from Temu. These are for putting on the back of projects when I mount them. Cover up the lacing on the back. I'm not sure. I think this was for treasure hunt, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's a lot that is missing. There's a lot that is missing. I have no idea where they are. Like there's all the long dog samplers. I have pandemic started, and I have Jack Be Nimble. Started. Oh, and I started Saga too. I don't know if I'll ever finish that one. That one is just one I'm not. Oh, just a minute here. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, those floss drops. Believe me, this is not all that I have. I've got probably 50 others somewhere. I think. Not sure. Now back here to my chatelaine. Get that. Whoops. You can also get them on Amazon. Yes. Yeah. Christina will see things that I don't. Because a lot of times I look up and the message is gone and I don't think there's anybody writing. So, yeah, they're just, let me see here if I can find one. There's not that one in there. Oh gosh, so this is one I stitched, and that's Royal Holiday. That's Mirabilia, and that one was I did it in 6 weeks, the fastest I've ever done. And Juliet was like, oh, I like that one. I like that one. Oh, yes, please, whenever. I gave it to her. Yeah. No, I thought I had the box here, but I don't have the box right here. But, yeah, just go on Temu and put in wooden floss drops or embroidery floss drops or something like that. And they should come up. I like them much. Yeah, I know, so did I. I'd like to do it again, but I've only done, no, I've done a few things twice. So, yeah. So let's start this up again. So this is the length that I put it, like about that long. Okay. So yeah, you just don't want to do longer lengths because the chances of it fraying is very great. And when you used to work with the old um, um, blending filament, oh my gosh. And of course, DMC had gold thread that was stiff as a board. So the more that you did it, the more that it frayed apart. The chronic braid is better. So that was 2 there, okay. So then I do, okay. So then, so that one, oh my gosh, go in there, do this. Oh, is anybody going to join in with the Haid sale for next year? I paid for mine. I've not done one yet, but I paid for it. And what else did I do? I have not quite picked out which one I'm interested in. I like the one with the tower with the flowers and leaves on it. I do like that one. And, but I do like the cottage one. But now for next year, they've got a nicer thing. If you get one page finished in the year, you will get a free Amy Stewart pattern that is only, which was strictly made for this Sal. So nobody knows what it is yet, but yeah, when I get FOMO, I get FOMO. Yeah, it is just that fear of missing out. Lovely collectible. What? The Amy Stewart one? Ah, itchy nose. You know, it was actually quite warm outside. It was, yes, Amy Stewart, yeah. She does beautiful ones. I don't know what one that she's going to offer up, but time for my FaceTime tatting lesson with my grand. I want to learn tatting. I want to learn tatting. That is something I am interested in. So maybe sometime we can get together and we can do a tatting lesson. Needle or shuttle? I do both. Probably shuttle. The other one that I'm fascinated with is the bobbin lacing. Oh my gosh, I don't know how they do that. I don't know how they do that. Yeah, there is, but you know what? Having someone there to just keep going over it, and that makes it so much easier. I know there is one lady, she has done it, but it's in Russian. And my gosh, she does beautiful work. Okay. All right, so I did that. And I've done that. I think this is going to be pretty when it's done. If I ever get it finished, yeah. So, yeah. It's just very easy to use this gold. I don't even know what you call it. They call it a braid, but it's very, like, it's soft and it's easy to stitch with. But you got to move slowly with it. I'm hoping that I will be able to do some bead work. So, because I think I'm going to do bead as you go instead of leaving it. Now I'm using all DMC threads for this, or arrow threads. Oh, Nancy is leaving? Good enough for bobbin lace anymore. I can't define the knots. There's my call. So long, friends. Okay, bye. So next Sunday there will be a live from 11 o'clock until 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now we are into Standard Time. Ugh. Sun is pretty bright there, but it's very cloudy but I think it's still too warm. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 8 degrees Celsius. Tonight, expect a low of 1 degree.
Yeah, so 8 degrees. Alexa, what's the forecast for tomorrow?
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Ericsdale. Look for lots of sun, with a high of 9 degrees Celsius and a low of -1 degrees.
So that is good for the 3rd of the month. We'll see if it holds true. There. This would be so much easier if I could mark this off, but I can't mark it off. I don't know if you can hear my wind chimes, but they're really ringing there. Okay, so I did 2 there, and then I do, okay, so this here is, now I have seen people work on chatelaines where they just work at like kind of each thing around, and they just keep going around and around. Other people, they get where they get to a certain point and they just work on that one section. So I don't know. I guess it's up to whatever you prefer. Yeah. I don't know if I told you, but on the 15th of December, they're having their dinner over there at the New Horizons for, I think it's 11:30. So I'm gonna go for that. I will only have like mashed potatoes and a roll maybe and vegetables and that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. But otherwise, it's just been quiet. Is anyone, when do you all put your Christmas tree up? I don't, well, I have a little one like this, and that's it. I've got no room for one here. So, yeah. is 2 here. But I guess not. Nope. Better check this here. Oh gosh. Yeah, there's 2 there. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, just if you're looking for those floss bobbins, and what I do is I just write on them like that. So 310, 318, 415, that kind of thing. I mean, they're wooden. If you can always recycle them. I guess the acrylic ones you could too, but I didn't really. They were just too cumbersome and weighed a little bit more and that, so. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know when I used to always want to try and put it up in November. I usually waited until after Remembrance Day, which is the 11th, out of respect for the veterans, for those who gave their lives. I would do that, and probably this year I'm going to do the same before I put up any Christmas decorations. You can do quite a few stitches. Now, I don't recommend with these braids here. Oh, okay, actually, yeah. There's a lot of people who don't. And that's fine too. Um, I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, to use a single strand of this. It doesn't require two. Ruthie must be laying here somewhere. Because I can hear her when she shakes, but I don't see her. I don't know where she is. I don't know. So starting in December, on the 1st of December, the designer focus is either Shannon Christine or Erin Elizabeth, or you can stitch a holiday stitch. And they can be smalls, whatever. So I might do like a small Shannon Christine. I'll see. I've got some that I had bought a while ago. I don't know where she is. I can hear her. She shakes. Oh, phooey. Kung phooey, kung phooey. Ruthie girl. This is a disaster. So after this video, I'm gonna put this stuff up and away. Up and away. And then I am going to make myself a sandwich. Because all I had for lunch was 2 oranges, mandarin oranges. They were pretty good. Yeah, she's got free ones. You can post them over there on the Facebook group. So, because I know everybody's been wondering, like especially about the Chatelaine one, where the free one was. So, have you, I know somebody else started that one, the gate, but I wonder how big it is. Like, is it like that long? Oh, and then starting in January, yes, we are starting as challenges. It will be the year of moons. And every moon has, every full moon in the year has 1 name, 2 names, 3 names, whatever. And you can pick a project that is perfect. Oops. Gosh, get over here. That would be perfect for that free one. It's only 50 by 50. Oh my goodness. That's not very big. That's only like that. At least you can say afterwards, I did a chatelaine. But of course, for me, it's always go big or go home. So, yeah. And you can put whatever beads you want in it. If you don't like the color that they've got and you think that it would be another color, go for it. Because what I've got down in here, did I put any of the beads in here? I thought I did, but I didn't. Like I already had some Delica beads, but for the rest of them, I'm just going to get what I've got. I'm using the beads I have, doing it on 25 count for 2. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. It's always nice when there's free ones from the artists, right? Because it really kind of gives you the opportunity to work on one. So no matter what your budget is, like a free one is a free one, right? That always goes well. And Shannon Christine has some lovely free ones. And So they're posted over there on the Facebook group. I think I'm going to do another thing in there, and I'm going to put under the featured. I'm going to post. You can post your pictures there. So. Okay, so I did there, here. Is anybody else joining me for the one thread a day? And all you do is just put in one thread in a day. And because I'm working on Peace on Earth, this one's stitching up fast. I just work here and then the dove and then I'll come back down here. So I'm not doing all the other Quakers. Personally, I think it takes away from that nice scene in the middle. That was a great. Whoops, a lot. I will join you. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, all you need to do is you've got your main focus, and then you've got your one thread a day, and it's so easy, and it's surprising, like how much you can get done. I'm planning on doing the one thread a day. Good, Lynette. I'm glad. I am glad. It's just a way that if it is you've got whips, but you're really into stitching something else, but you'd like to get back to that, then you just do one thread a day. And you can choose to work on that project just for the 1 month, or you can choose to work on it until it's finished, or whatever. The choice is yours. I'm just going to show you here. Oh my gosh, turn that off. Okay, so this is where I got now. And don't worry about all these other threads in behind here. I'm hoping that they will get covered up. What the heck? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know why I've got that. Wait a minute, where's the top? This is the top, okay. Anyways, that's where I'm at. So, Charles, please get in touch with me with your mailing address, and from now on you are excluded from any of these others. And those of you that will be interested in this one, oh, thank you, Lynette. If you're interested in this one is a 14 count, okay? And it's not very big. What did I say? 20 by 40. It says 30 by 40, but In actuality, it's 20 by 30. So it's a smaller one. And just give me a little bit so that I can put it over there in the featured section. There will be a new one now being posted, so as not to confuse with the previous one. Okay. All right, everybody. I guess that's it. I am gonna go, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my PJs on, and I'm going to make a sandwich, and my nail just broke. And then I'm going to come back here and I am going to stitch some more on my chatelaine. Yeah, and you know what? Even if you have a chatelaine and you want to just do the center part, that's okay. Or you can add more and just stop when you want to stop. You know, nobody says that you have to do the whole thing if you don't want to. So the one I'd like to get is Egypt mandala sampler. But I also like the Persian mandala sampler, and I like the Japanese mandala sampler, and oh gosh, there's so many others. I wish that they would do one for Canada. Bye, Gigi. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, everybody. I guess that's it. So we will see you next Sunday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Bye, Lynette. All right. Toodaloodles, everybody. Oh, gosh. Right there.